be in Largo at a big, huge model train show. Dozens of vendors there, model trains, lots going on, including an 8-mile track under construction right now. Sean Daly is there this morning. 8 miles of track, Sean?
Yeah, it's crazy. We're going to show you that in a bit. It's still under construction, but first, we're going to look at the finished product here. The Suncoast Model Railroad Club has been around for decades. One of the most prestigious model railroad clubs in Florida. I have with me Jim Langston here. And you guys, tell us about what we're looking at here. Look, Frank loves it. Frank loves this stuff.
Well, this is our N-scale railway. It's still fully operational. It's a scale of 1 to 160. And
real quick for our viewers, what does that mean when you talk about that?
Well, the different scales have different names as far as their ratio that are quick to reference, like N scale. For the more model builders, used to like 1 to 72nd scale airplane models. Well, in that ratio, this is 1 to 160. Yeah. That's the ratio of the real thing to the miniature model. Right.
And I mean, the attention to detail, how long did this take to build in here?
Oh, gosh, we've been here since 1983, and this has evolved over 30 years.
30 years? And I love the, you guys have a real sense of humor, you know. I came in here like, oh, these guys are going to be so self-serious, but, you know, you have Godzillas, and you have a T-Rex up there, you know, chomping on cows.
Oh, yeah. Well, we like to have a little bit of fun, too, but we are, you know, scale modelers for the most part. We like to get attention to detail, realistic scenes. A lot of the era here we see is like 1950s, 1960s.
And anybody can come in here. Like today, right. In a little while, we're going to go over to this really cool train show, but you have an open house here today, and people can come over and check it out.
Yes, our club is just across the street from where we're doing the train show, and we have the club is open for free. Our N-scale railway is running. As some of our regulars know, we just demolished our 30-year-old HO railroad, and it's now being reconstructed from the ground up, and you'll see that under construction over the next months. Well, we actually got our first locomotive running this morning.
Jim, let me tell you, my life is a roiling sea of uncertainty. Is there a certain calm in the model train hobby? Would this be good for me?
Yes and no. I mean, there is a lot of pleasure, but there's also some frustration in trying to get those things to work right sometimes. If you're into construction.
Don't you love that? Like, don't you love the challenge?
Oh yeah, it's the challenge.
Okay.
There's the history you go into sometimes, the detail, the technology. There's all different aspects to this hobby that attract people. The history, working with miniatures, or even just collecting.
Okay. Real quick, tell us about the train show today.
The train show today is at Minrick Hall, right across the street from where our club is. There's a modest admission charge there of $6. I'm going to talk to the guys at the gate, and anybody who mentions they saw it this morning.
Say Sean Daly sent me, and you get $1 off.
$1 off that, absolutely.
Boom, done.
But there'll be some vendors there and some private sellers selling old stuff, new stuff, memorabilia. I'm going to be selling some of my collection.
Can I play with stuff? Can I play with stuff?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, we'll be hanging with the Suncoast Model Railroad Club all morning. We're going to go over that show, too. And what did you guys think about Frank's first speaking line before?
Brilliant.
History was made, right?
Brilliant. I'm a little concerned, though. Dropping the name Sean Daly only gets you $1 off. It's only worth $1.
Hey, you know, you got to start somewhere.
Well, it's better than getting you barred from the establishment.
Which is a possibility.
No promises.
Sure.
I can't make any promises.
We'll check in with you later.